Alright, so we're back with some more Persona 3, and we are, at the very least, going to attempt the Hangman today. I don't think there was any... I mean, like, he was more gimmicky than anything, but I don't remember him necessarily being difficult. I didn't think he really got the attack that much. Party condition, A4 excluding Shinji. Shinjiro must be, like, a playable character in, like, New Game Plus or something like that. Why would they tell me... excluding Shinjiro, because because he already would have been dead by the Hermit, so unless he's like a New Game Plus reward or something like that, like, why would they be telling me this? That's like the only thing I can think of. So it was everybody but Shinjiro. We healed the full, everybody shouldn't be... I mean, nothing should have changed between them. Sirius still has the thing that give her weakness evasion. Do I not have a nullified wind? That'd be kind of nice for Akihiko, but I guess the electricity increase will have to do. Whatever. Let's go. I don't even remember what this guy does in terms of actual damage. That's like how low this man got that attack.
Is your main target, but it's out of your attack range.
Ah, yes, because, you know, when we have Personas, when I drop Megidolans and stuff like that, that definitely only hits the air, am I right?
Give me a minute. I'll see what I can find out.
You do that, Fuka.
Give me a sec. I'll scan the target.
Alright, well, you do that. Surely a single Megidolan won't drop this, but I have to test, right? Surely. 49 damn, bruh. Yeah, they probably naturally resist almighty damage. I could very much so see that being the thing. Unless they're naturally that tanky, but... Okay, yeah, they definitely resist.
It seems ice doesn't work.
Oh, you just buffed the boss. That's, you know, that's something I expected. Or at least had a theory that could happen. He's only level 90. I guess they did level, or level him up to level 99.
Give me a sec.
Okay, so one of them. Okay, so we really have to brawl these statues as opposed to the other ones. So this guy's actually going to be able to attack more. He also gets amped off of one of these statues like that. So let's go like since yesterday. So. You're just gonna give yourself like infinite buffs or something? Oh yeah, you have one random blood that comes out. I remember that being a thing.
Be careful, fire isn't working.
Qualified fire, so there's ice fire, presumably electric. It says you don't have any. Of course, the one skill that you have and you actually do damage. Fire, ice, electric. Oh, that's not good. Oh, good. It actually knows the double into you card.
For some reason, those statues feel similar to that floating shadow. They must be related somehow.
Wow.
Hikari-chan is seriously hurt. Give me a sec.
Okay, so these guys resist Meigi, which is extremely bad considering outside of physical attack. Well, I guess I could probably get away with physical attacks. I don't think anybody outright just got rid of Hikari's. Do I have medicine for fixing dizzy? I thought I did, but maybe it's just straight up Amarita type stuff. Scarlet Havoc, Thunder Call, Cadenza, Infinity is just a beautiful thing. You'd love to see it. Right. Okay then. I guess we'll just be. I guess we're a physical attacker for this fight. Well, Yukari's gonna be too dizzy to get up is the thing, so I guess Matsura and Akihiko are gonna have to like heal her this turn. Which is, as you could imagine, definitely not ideal. What if we just throw up a magic barrier for this turn? That wouldn't be the first idea necessarily. Oh, well, I definitely gotta heal myself. Old Hikari definitely needs to heal too. Okay, so do we just hope that the AI got lucky in picking on
Be
the
careful.
or
It seems ice doesn't work.
only ice doesn't work? Okay. Well, that's kind of annoying considering, you know, serious things. Why would it even allow me to heal other people at full HP? Make it make sense.
Yukari-chan is dizzy.
Okay then. What? Oh, this is gonna get real bad real fast if I can't drop these statues, that's for sure. Good thing I gave her fire nullification. Good thing she has natural ice nullification. Alright, well, honestly, out of all the ways I could have gone, that wasn't that. Need to drop these things. Mitsuru stuff is all negated, like just about everything here. I guess I shouldn't have brought Mitsuru into this fight. Of course, you know, hindsight's 20/20 and whatnot, so a little late for that, but here we go. Alright, we got infinite I really should have maxed out revival bread. I was like, surely 60 would be enough. I really shouldn't have to be chained, but I guess if I want somebody to stay alive, I'd want it to be Yukari. Mitsuru, like, nullifies a lot of stuff, though, so she has a higher chance of living. Although that still depends on the regular lions here, not to go after me so hard. Armed and ready. That sounds like a terrible thing for me. Go ahead and get caught.
It just attacked its ally? No.
Okay, I didn't get to see like any of these mechanics when we had originally ran into this guy. Like we just kind of dumped on him. Oh boy. I guess I'm not supposed to, or maybe I'm supposed to right now, and these guys are actually meant to help me take out the statues. Like am I gonna get tricked if I get rid of this guy? Like I'm very concerned right now.
Great choice.
And thankfully I can crit the statues. My physical attacks definitely seem to be the way to go so far for this fight. That's another statue down. Maybe I can use him as damage for the boss. Of course, Yukari's down right now. Go ahead and grab her. Although she's not going to be able to heal me or... Seriously. Am I gonna just insta get down because of this? I don't know if the quote unquote thing is gonna
Be careful.
sacrifice.
Yukari-chan.
Okay, so that did quite a bit of damage. Yeah, see it? Okay, he wasted his turn on me.
Enemies return to normal.
He's just gonna summon. Okay, Akihiko's once more is down. That close. Oh, this is gonna be so annoying if I can't keep dropping those. I really need AoE,
When it's
but
hovering.
you don't say. You don't say. Man, getting access to salvation, that probably would have been good before this fight, huh? Okay, so if I get Yukari up early enough, maybe she'll be able to get a turn before all of this goes horribly wrong. I think I use a lead chain here. Like that's like the only real way that I get back into this at this point. I just need Yukari to live for a turn, and that way she can get back to healing what I need her to do. We have 5 of them. It's not the worst thing you ever seen, but I definitely could have. I guess I could have just switched the Isabel and been alright. Yeah. Back. We know one of these guys, well, we know 2 of them are going to nullify this, unless, yeah, now he's overpriced. Okay, so Mitsuru, definitely not the one I would have, should have chosen to this. The fact that they have fire being like my one, like one of like 2 weaknesses is very unfortunate for me. Oh boy, here we go. Even if I get rid of this guy right now, is it going to make a difference?
Yukari-chan is seriously
Cougar said,
hurt.
oh, wait a minute, as if, like, she was gonna tell me, like, a gimmick about this boss fight or something, and then she was like, ah, you know what, never mind, like, figure it out for yourself. Like, oh, thanks, man. Appreciate you. Like, is this not just going to set him off, or is it going to count as essentially like a diffusion? It's hard to say. I crit him. Okay, so it does get rid of his ability to be used against me. That works out. As long as I'm able to get rid of them in time, that is. None of these statues really have a... Nah, they don't have weaknesses. They just have one nullification from the looks of it. Well, okay. Lowering their defense, honestly, might be worthwhile. I think I have 999. Alright, that's one. At least he should be losing amps or something along those lines. May not necessarily be amp. There's no way I get rid of both of those two, especially with one block. With natural nullification. They really did not want you to use Mitsuru on this fight, huh? With like 3 out of the 4 people having ice nullification. Oh, they all give amps, so you have to get rid of all of them, otherwise they're gonna do a lot of damage. Thankfully the boss is making use of it. I do hate this boss archetype though, where like the minions are like the ones doing all this stuff. Like, find me like a real boss, you know, especially after playing things like Elden Ring, Dark Souls, Bloodborne, all that stuff, fighting like actual legitimate boss fights, and then you get to a boss fight like this, and you're like, what happened? Like, wait a minute, that's not how this is supposed to go. The fact that these guys resist Almighty is quite annoying, especially considering, you know, that's probably my strongest go-to, considering the... I crit that? What? I crit the statue and I don't even get the once more off of it? Game, please. Really? I have a feeling I'm going to be using plenty of items this boss fight, which makes sense. I mean, it's the last one, right? Are you both immune to this? You are. You suck so much. Right. Well, you're not going down anytime soon. Mitsuru, I guess. Ouch. That damage? Really, 50-50 chance of not taking any damage from that. Well, at least the other club attacked it. That's... Does he only care about when the statues get dropped? I want to say yes. Like, he should still drop once I finish the final one here. Wasn't the gimmick, like, just keep dropping the statues, you get a free all-out attack, and, like, that's the way you really did damage to them, sort of thing? I want to say that's the case, in which case this will be more so a battle of attrition than anything, which it seemed to be more or less what the last couple of ones have been. Although, to a certain degree, that's to be expected. I wouldn't mind dropping Maggie Dolan on the boss here, though I don't necessarily expect that to do all too much.
Give me a sec.
I'll go ahead and scan them. We're going to drop their defense. This is probably a better time to actually just do damage to the boss. Well, we're mind charged, aren't we? We are. Well, time to see if the boss takes damage from this. Those two are... That one's not immune to it. What? At least they didn't say it wasn't. So, okay, so the first one's just immune to ice then, and the other one's switched. No, apparently it's still... Okay, why are you lying to me? Now he's level 95? Oh, wait a minute. I feel like I've been lied to, game. Please tell me you're gonna stay in that. Surely the more times I down him, the longer he'll actually stay down and attempt to fight me, right? Surely. They're not gonna have me go like 5 turns before I can actually attack him once. Just to do like 2 damage and have him go back in the sky again. Oh, like, if that's how this is gonna go, this is such a lame boss fight. I really hope that's not gonna be the case. Ah, man, this is really making me wish I had Power Charge right now on Vishnu. Well, that's such a thing. At least we still have defense down on the black shadows here in the front. They're just gonna nullify it. The other two in the back I can at least do damage to. Alright, Mitsuru really not doing too much this fight. It's really not her fault though, it's just the fact that they gave everybody ice immunity because of reasons. But why is the fire one always targeting me? Oh good, they found Dr. Eco. Okay, great. Okay, well that's... Don't go for Yukari. Alright, we can live through that HP. It's always those shadows he specifically does that to. I would really love the heal, but I don't know. Probably should have gone for the full HP heal and res.
It's using those other shadows as bombs.
Yeah.
Watch it carefully. You can tell when it's about to explode.
That was like the most forehead thing you said like this entire game so far. Good, like thank you. Like I never would have known without you. Alright, well I got just give me full HP, I guess. At the very least, keep myself up. Would have loved to drop more of the statues there. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm gonna be that lucky. I wouldn't have been able to drop the main one, at least while that one has immunity. We'll get rid of one of them though. Surely there's gotta be an exhaustion mechanic where like after X amount of statues get dropped, like it's not gonna get focused as hard.
Trouble! No, Yukari-chan!
Jeez. The fact that every summon has 999 health is so gross. You know, like, the Hermit fight I didn't like a lot because of how gimmicky it was, but like this fight is like the epitome of gimmicky for this game so far. Am I gonna have to just use like all my bead chains for this fight? Sybil, do you have healing? I don't want to be the healer, but like, they're not exactly giving me many choices here. I mean, I guess I could do Tetra, although if I have the magic reflection, that's still not going to mean much, because then it's going to just reflect the element that they nullify against them, which isn't going to mean anything. I mean, I won't take the damage, but also it's not going to really, like, push the needle or anything, so... I think Sodolphin had healing, was that right? Although I'm not going to have my nullification to skills, which is kind of spooky. Oh, this is baby healing too. That's not even decent healing. We do have some Sora,
Be careful.
which they nullify.
Ice
Of
won't
course
work
they
on this
nullify.
one.
I was like, maybe we could cheat. No, apparently we're not that lucky. Mabuda on it, if only. I don't think anybody else is healing like that. Really? I don't have anyone else with actual healing in my setup. You know, maybe we should have had that happen. They really had to give them like amp skills to just make them do that much more damage. At least we have a full HP revive with Sybil, but that's about it. The fact that you got weapons mastered before you got spell master is wild, but okay, so outside of I don't want to use a bead chain, but I don't have much of a choice here. You definitely should at least equip a persona with full HP heals, which I would have salvation, but considering it takes me like to level 86 or something before Vishnu actually learns it. I mean, it is the best healing skill in the game, like don't get me wrong, it makes sense. It would take as long as it does. Oh crap, was it so hard? But just, can you not though? Thankfully they're trolling at the moment. The boss actually didn't go after me that turn. I wonder why that is. I wonder if Armed and Ready actually uses SP, like if we get to a point where we can actually SP exhaustion. Surely summons you think would take SP, but at this point I'm kind of doubting it. Would debuffs just be better at this point to make sure they go down since I'm only getting one hit? It might be, honestly. Especially since I didn't take down the statue there. Well, you know, in this fight it looks like you definitely want more physical damage than magical damage, mostly due to the way that the statues work. Are two of you gonna nullify this? Alright, well, that's the case. Man, I'm very much so liking the fact of how quickly. Oh, good, she dodged it finally for once. That we actually took this guy down as quick as we did when we originally played through here, because this guy is very annoying. Like, just is very much so like, who thought this was good boss design? But hey, hey guys, here's this giant boss you want to fight? Okay, sick. But actually, it's just gonna be you fighting minions 99% of the time. What? Like, wait a minute. I think I need the time that times more correctly when I actually drop this dude as well, so that way I can inflict the most damage. Unless it just gives me a free turn, which would be nice, but I don't really see that being the case. I only hit for 119, which makes me think that he resists physical attacks, though I don't think it actually said he did. No, but it doesn't say it resisted, but he made the hit attack, the animation of being hit as if he had resisted it. Surely Mind Charge Ice, I should have just done single target ice just to save a little SP, but here we are. He doesn't actually have that much HP, but considering the fact that I can't really attack him like that. Oh good, he didn't actually go up in the air. That's actually perfect for me. We have the time, we can let Yukari heal. I guess this is kind of the way we have to go about it. Just only drop the statues in order to bait him into attempting to use his plebs here against me. Go ahead and drop its defense. I don't know if that's going to necessarily be enough for us to guarantee the kill on the thing, which is going to hurt if we can't. But if I get my double on this attack, it should be close to killing. Oh, we got a crit on it. There we go. And he definitely resists physical. Like, it says he doesn't, but I don't believe it. I don't think I have time to mess with Mind Charge. I think I just have to get the damage in when I can. 154? Well, I mean, it's not Mind Charge, though. Mizira's magic is also about the same as mine, so don't go back up there. Nice. Are we finally at the point where you're gonna stay down here and fight? Is that a beautiful thing? It should do good damage. 222 for no Mind Charge is good. Your defense is still down, right? Beautiful. In that case. Like, I probably should be playing it more cautiously, but this fight is gonna absolutely go on forever if I don't just drop him when I can. At the very least, get as much HP damage on the actual boss as I can. I want to see Maggie against him. Okay, so Maggie is actually neutral against the boss, but resisted against the statues. Alright, well, I guess he could have Mind Charged, but I also didn't expect him to be down here as long as he was, so who knows how much longer he's going to be down here, so. We froze him, not that I really expected them actually mean anything. Yeah, there's the arbors. Oh good, he high rolled on my entire team. That's really cool. Okay, well, that's worthy of a balm of life, because I'm gonna need Yukari to res people. I'm probably gonna have to switch the spell, although if I do, I open myself up quite a bit of damage from the boss here. Yeah, he's gonna run back up top. Maybe I should throw a Tetra on myself. I mean, it won't help me against the regular Black Shadow there, but it'll help me against the other ones. I also have no SP the res. Well, that's great. Well, I kind of just need people up, but then they're gonna focus them, and then they're just gonna get dropped again, because if they're not full HP healed, then they're just gonna die because of the amps.
Here.
How annoying of a final boss in the shadows do you use? That's like actually what it is right now. Alright, what's your weakness? You have no weakness, and you got a full HP heal? Honestly, I would. But then if I get hit, I don't know if I'm dead, but I'm certainly. Am I actually dead if I get hit by that? Wait a minute, it is amp skills. Geez. Well, Guess we gotta use Bones of Life then, because anything less than full HP and they're just dead. Akihiko should have. I think Matsura actually has more base HP than Akihiko. They both had the full HP heal, so either one of those is alright for the most part. They threw a lot of their stuff against me. Alright, well, we knew that was coming. Okay, so we know he did, what, about 300 or so by himself? So anybody under 300, by the time that goes off, is done for. So I guess we just take this for turn the full heal, more or less.
Don't overdo it.
Such a knowing boss fight, I already know. Oh boy, okay, well... We're still on spell right now. We'll switch back to this sheet. You don't even need to have a single healing attack on you. I wonder if Tetra would actually work, or if it's probably considered almighty, in which case it probably won't matter. We could go to Sandolph. He doesn't resist much anything, but we can throw up the magic shield as well as throw down HP heal. That he also has the parts attack. Honestly, not the worst idea. I think we throw down the magic shielding for the time being, even if it doesn't protect us against the sacrifice attack. Why not call it the actual name it's supposed to be? Because you just might read it. Can't be having that. Alright. Well, everybody's safe for these for now. And people are probably like, oh, why do the statues have the specific resistance? This... Of course, if they both just, you know, auto into, Okay, so we might just have to restart this fight is the thing. Honestly, yeah, go ahead and just reset this fight. I forgot I still had a magic shield up. And then I'll resist that one, and there we go. There we go. That's fine. I used up more resources than I would have wanted to use in that fight anyways. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so it should have us back to before and we went in this fight. Okay, so we don't want Mitsuru for this fight, is what we're seeing here. We still want Yukari. We still want Akihiko. That's the only other one would be Junpei at this point. That's even remotely level. I mean, Koromaru is leveled, but he's only really going to be able to do fire attacks, which one of them is nullified, although the rest of it's okay, plus he's got the evasion buff, which the evasion buff honestly might be sick. Junpei doesn't have his ultimate weapon either. For the memes, we throw Koromaru in, sure, why not? Koromaru, do we have the best, or do we still have some meme equipment on you? It's hard to remember. 130, that's actually the highest defense armor that we have. Apparently bear paws are just sick. Nullifies light. I don't think he's even used light against us like that. You're gonna resist one of the fires, you're weak against ice, which is not great considering one of them uses ice, but there's no real way around that. Wait, I have 2 weak against ice with Akihiko and no, Koromaru's not actually weak against ice. That's right, he's weak against light insta-kill, which I don't think they even do, so we should be okay in that regard. Persona-wise, though, we should at least pull a Persona with full AoE healing. That would make sense. Although I think I need room for that. Let's see, Persona-wise... Why are you here again? Somebody that's got good resistances, plus has like a full HP heal, ideally. Sir, yeah, that's happening. You maybe. Oh, you have power charge. Power charge, myriad arrows. Still not strongest thing I've ever seen. Heavy strike damage to all foes. Okay. And you got wind. Nobody actually resist wind in this fight. Okay, honestly. Although you don't have mind charge, it's not gonna be that strong. Scotty has both shields. Ice boost, fire boost, Apsara's not gonna work. Odin? Yeah, I didn't think he had nothing like that. White Dragon does have a full HP heal and a full HP revive and a magic shield. He's only level 71 though. Decrease all foes' attack. Not the worst idea. All attack down plus defense up. Something to that. I might have access to better somewhere else in here though. You do have full HP heal. You're not weak against anything they're doing. Weapons master, but not power charge. We could give you power charge. Who else? What's he use? Insta kills one foe? Yeah, it doesn't do that to everybody in this game, that's right. Probably gonna go with no then. I doubt I could even sass effect them like that, just like I'm sure I can't silence them, panic them, whatever we want to refer to it in this one as. You really have no attacks. You're a fantastic fusion fodder, thanks to all the nullifications and whatnot, but other than that. Primal Force, Power Charge. I mean, this is all kind of sick stuff right here, except I'm weak against ice. That's really bad. Forgot we made a Saturn like this. Samsara, Meteora, that's not even the greatest heals. It's a Dolphin, we got Moon Guy. There's got to be some cheese to this. I just don't know what it is off the top of my head. Yeah, no, nothing's really there. Black Viper, almighty damage to one foe. That ain't it, Chief. I wish it was, but that ain't it, Chief. I really don't have a full HP healer like that. Okay. Well, I guess we just keep Vikari alive then. We could give her the HP. We could give her the HP ring, and then she might be able to take 2 hits depending on HP, how much HP she gets. What's her HP at right now? 4. Vikari taking 2 hits. That was a good meme. All right. Well, I'm not entirely convinced on Koromaru here. Maybe their accuracy blows, and if I lower their hit and then raise my evasion, maybe that'll be good enough.
I think it's out of your
Yeah. No, we get it. Alright, so Maggie Dolan basically out of the question. I could have gave myself charge. It's just a matter of what I would give up in order to get power charge on Vishnu. I'm also getting screwed by some RNG. I crit, but because they don't naturally fall down after a crit, it doesn't give me the once more. Okay, that's close. It's the first turn, so we're free to go ahead and attack Vikari in the first one. That's a lot of damage. Maybe we just go for the full knockdown every time. I mean, we weren't able to do it originally because Mitsuru was unable to damage the majority of the characters here. We're not going to be able to damage one of the statues here, but the other 2 will be severely weakened. Okay, that hit for 115 damage. Tormar, please. At the very least, he'll live the attacks, but that's about it.
It summoned another shadow.
Fire hurts. We can live with that. Attacking Tormar, that's fine. He's a tank. I say he's a tanky boy, but he still took 400 plus damage. Okay, got lucky on the
For
RNG.
some reason, those statues feel
Yeah,
sick.
yeah, we get
Naruto
Fuku,
is
we get
seriously hurt.
Kugari's still alive. Tormar already kind of disappointed me coming into this fight. Not exactly happy about that, but we can deal with that. Junpei, I think, is actually the player for this fight. Even though he doesn't have power charge and whatnot, but that's losing out on another attacker because Kugari has the heal is unfortunate. Well, there's not really much we could have done about that. One of you guys resist this, right? Or did we kill the statue that resisted it? We might have killed it. Well, we missed anyway, so I guess it's that. Okay. Hopefully he goes for the arm attack. He might go for it. Jeez. I said use enough damage. I know he's like level 95, but like, come on. As long as we get a base tank, it's not too... Definitely could be better, don't get me wrong, but it's not as bad. That's nice crits right there.
I've been waiting for this.
There we go. It'd be nice if that actually applied. It did apply to those minions. Nice. They have no weaknesses though, so I can only really get the all-out attack in at that time. Still gonna heal the cold, like we're still way too early in this fight to be going all out. Let's go ahead and knock this down. I did so little damage. For Mario, just go for single target heavy fire. Sure, why not? 78? Is this some kind of a joke? I mean, I knew Koromar was going to be doing too much damage. That's what firing too. And he's, I mean, I know he's like level 9. Okay, so we know we at least have a little bit of time because he's playing around with summons right now, so he's probably going to try and have that one commit Spooku again. So we do have a little bit of time to damage him here. So we're getting a little lucky in that RNG, and the fact that he says immediately after he misses, you know, and the fact that he's not immediately just running back into the air. Alright, we'll start playing it more like a real boss fight and start setting up buffs and whatnot, even though I'd love to do more damage to him here. Good thing I buffed my evasion, am I right? And there it goes. To be expected. At least we have a mind charge stored up for the next time that he... For the next time we drop him down here. Need some more lucky crits like I got that first time. Would definitely make life a bit easier. I want the... I always want the damage, but I know I need the healing. It sucks so much, I just need damage. I think it's definitely Aki. Or not Aki. Well, Junpei doesn't get power charge because the last skill he learns is Vorpal Blade. That's alright. But I still think he's the way to go because Vorpal Blade should hit everyone, and physical damage definitely seems the way to go, which still makes no sense that Akihigo doesn't learn a single physical skill, at least towards the end of his leveling here. Still seems very strange. Maybe that's just me. He would live with 1 HP. That's gonna be enough to guarantee that she gets dropped here, isn't it? Thankfully, they're targeting me. It's fine. Okay, yeah, keep spreading your damage out like that. You love to see it. That's what we're looking for right there. It's when they start targeting to say first you're gonna pick up the issue. You know, you would think for like 96 luck we would be critting a lot more than we do, but we really don't, which is sad. Because we did reset, we're gonna have all our items back that we originally used from the first fight, which I don't think we really used items like that, but hey, you know, it's the thought that counts, right? I think one of you is immune to fire, but we'll go ahead and throw it out there. Now, of course, the one that's weakened. Ow. He's probably gonna go for another summon here. Yeah, that's okay. I should be able to drop both the statues using my main here. Although I guess I want to drop it towards the... Nah, I guess I just want to drop the statues as much as possible because all of our damage is basically just going to come from all-out attacks on the boss itself. Which is kind of plain that that's the way that this is going to go, but I guess it's to be expected when you fight a boss like this. Alright, this will drop the main boss. Okay, I forgot that you're electric immune. Okay, this should drop the main boss, in which case we should be able to all-out attack him. Or maybe we won't because the shadow's there. No, we were able to all-out attack him last time, that's right. Oh, I guess we weren't able to, but then he missed, so that worked. Hey, evasion buff playing into it, let's go. 316, I mean, that definitely seems like the way they want us to do it. Alright, well, time to die. Poor Mario got hit by both of those, feels bad, man. Our mind charge is already up, so we're good to hit this Maggie Dolan. Would have been nice to have his defense down before throwing that out there. You cannot be... Are you... I hate life. What do you mean it means? Major, bro. What do you mean? Honestly, just to end this fight faster, I'm willing to use Sofas on it, which is probably not what you're trying to do, but like, I'm already so over this fight. It's not even from like the first time, because like the first time we're always just learning the gimmicks, especially on this boss where we were cheesing is probably not the right word. We were just strong enough to be able to handle it as we had gotten to it. Everybody managed to dodge that there because surely because of the evasion buff that time. That's a beautiful sight. Do I even want a chance Maggie Dolan missing again? Surely I don't have that much more time with him, so I think I just gotta go for straight up damage. As much as I would love to do the mind charge Maggie Dolan, since apparently somebody decided that they wanted to dodge today. You gonna tell me this dude's dodge me? Like, come on, man. I don't believe me like that. Could lower his evasion, but I think I just want damage. For Mario, think your magic's still better than your physical? Doing under 100? Oh, that hurts so much. But they specifically cheesed Mitsuru out of this fight.
I'm worried about Akihiko Senpai.
Oh, that's who you're worried about? Not Koromaru that just got wrecked? Oh, okay. Message boy, come back. Except, you're probably, you know, you might have to go back to the bench after this attempt if we don't kill him on this attempt, because, 99 damage with Fire Amp is, you know, it's not really getting me as hyped as I would have hoped it had been. Surely you're weaker the physical attacks, right? I mean, it's only the most basic attacks with your defense down, but still did more than Koromaru's heavy fire damage. Bruh. We didn't go back up into the air yet. I'm very surprised at that. I'm very okay with it though. 2 of you got dropped, so it's probably fine to re-up this. And you're not really doing damage like that anyways, you know, at this... Okay, apparently 3 of us still had it. What? Oh, I guess Ego didn't actually get 100% dropped. Could have gone for the mind charge. Feels bad, man. I just never know because, like, he always seems to vary on, like, how long he's actually going to be down on the ground for. Unless it's a set thing, but I really don't think it is at this point. I think it's kind of just RNG on, or maybe it's just like a percentage chance on the chance that he actually gets back up into the air. I'm running out of this so big. We're definitely gonna have to drop some Somos this fight. Honestly, I'm okay with it. Yeah, he's gonna make the statues this time, isn't he? Oh, we're getting lucky right now. Alright. That works. Poor Mario, you're not really doing damage like that. I would really love to use an item that isn't my Soma, but I need everybody to get some SP. So. And evasion's down. Okay, do we go for the... Surely he's gonna try and use one of these as a sacrifice here. Surely with 2 summons up, he's not gonna go back in the air after that. Right. I love what the Soma did for us. And we had 12 of them, so it's not as if I'm hurting for Somas right now, but I still would have preferred not to have had to use one here, but it is what it is. Then go ahead and lower his defense. At the very least, even if he goes up into the air this turn, we at least have defense down on his summons here. He's going back up in the air. I had a feeling that'd be the case. If I had dropped at least one of his summons, maybe if I had dropped both, I think he might have stayed. But not getting any of them down at the time, yeah, that was not happening. Gormar, have an extra set of healing would have been nice. Well, I know some of our evasions down here. I really wish I could, like, check my party member status here on the books and whatnot, so that way I know when I need to re-up and whatnot. Well, back to physical attacks. Yeah, Junpei definitely seems the way for this one. I think it would be... The setup would probably be main character, of course. Junpei, maybe Aegis, and then probably Yukari. That'd be my guess, just based on currently what's going on here. Every time I want to go for the damage, I say Aegis, but then I would have 2 electric, which would make the electric statue just absolutely broken to my team anyways. The defense down might be worth it just to get rid of these statues quicker. Honestly, that's probably the play. I would love to do the damage, but surely getting rid of these statues as quickly as possible is the way. Nice dodge for us. No dodge for that one. Alright, we'll see you later, Yukari. Hey, we got dodge. Let's go. Man, whenever those statues double into a character, like, it's getting all sorts of stuff. You turned the statue into one? We've only seen regular shadows, so I thought it was specifically limited to the regular shadows, but he actually did on the statue. I'm not sure if that's better for me or worse. I think it... I guess it's about the same. I mean... Yeah, I don't know. I really need a power charge for this fight. It would honestly make this fight so much easier. I'm absolutely getting hit by that statue sacrifice. There's no way I'm down again in time. In which case I probably should have just blocked with everybody. Probably would have made life a little bit better for us, but here we are. If I can get rid of at least some of this damage coming in, that'd be ideal. Alright, that's 1 down. That's not too bad. Will the statue actually do it, though? I kind of doubt it right now. Yeah, no, it didn't. So I guess... Because he did do it on a statue, right? But I guess it'll only work specifically on the black shadows there that he creates. I figured that'd be the case, because otherwise that'd be a potential way to cheese this fight. It's the fact to, like, get him to trick him into using these statues.
Korra-chan's hurt. Please help him.
Oh, believe me, I want to, Kuga. I do. But, like, at statue, I really got dodged statue? Bruh. Come on, man. Really? I think I really need to time the downs on the statues more. Like, I think I gotta down, like, the final statue at the very beginning of my turn in order to be able to do the most damage to the boss. That's probably the way you're supposed to go about this fight. As well as probably expect a majority of your damage to come from all-out attacks on the boss. Ow. Because I don't think he ever resummons another set of statues, at least not unless it's a set of 3, in which case he'll just be summoning the regular shadows.
Yukari-chan is seriously hurt.
Which is fine. I don't remember if my status is down or nothing. It doesn't let me check my status party either. There's so many strange design choices. Alright, well, I would have just had him drop now anyways. That's gonna drop the statue. It might drop the shadow in front if I get a double hit. I got a crit on it, but it wasn't a double hit. And of course, we're not gonna get the all-out attack on this guy. And now he gave me the all-out attack. Yes. What? It feels very selective on when it wants to give me that all-out attack or not. That all-out attack is definitely meant to get rid of his shadows there. The fact that it did 400 plus to them, definitely, they really want you just knocking this guy down regularly and then going in on him. Which is fine, it just takes forever. Attack up would have been nice to have this. Really? You suck so much. Was that intentional? Was he just that lucky to lug into it? Like, I don't know. Like, okay. This is really gonna be like a 3-hour fight just because I can't even attack the boss because he just hides up in the air the entire fight. That's so cool. That's such good boss design. Who helps you make this? Such good damage. If only I could actually use Yukari more offensively. But I get the healing. And I need my main character to do damage, so like both of those together, not great. Alright, used on Koromara, that's the one you don't want to see be used on Akihiko. Okay, that's fine. Alright, completely okay. As long as they're not doubling in the people, like we're fine. We're tanky enough to live through one hit. You think? I'm low-key tempted to use, I wouldn't say all my somas, but I'm willing to use quite a few somas just to get this fight out of the way. Again, more good crits on the statues here, it's just not enough. At least we did get their defense down, so now we should be able to lay into them a little bit. We might be able to actually drop 2 of them with Akihiko here. Just because of how low they are, assuming they're not the ones that resist the electric. Alright, that's fine. You had to target Yukari with that. Yeah, 50-50 chance of not taking a single hit. Okay, this is good. Forgot he was gonna summon, otherwise that would have given us a free all-out attack. It might still give us a free all-out attack once we drop this. She's still down though, so I think we might actually want to hold off on dropping this one here. We could just use this as an opportunity to drop a Soma. And then Yukari should pick herself up, and then we can drop the statue then, and then go for the all-out attack on the boss. Not sure if the damage compared to the time I'm gonna lose on that is worthwhile. Although I guess if that's the case, I may as well go ahead and mind share. I'm already mind share. I guess go ahead and God hand this guy then. Nice. Okay, what? It's not gonna let me, right? Because Yukari's down. I let Yukari up, and then I can attack the statue, which will drop it. I can use the AoE. That should more or less knock these two to the point of going down with the all-out attack. That leaves me the boss by itself. Was I able to dizzy this boss before? I highly doubt it, but for whatever reason, I kind of remember something along those lines. Okay, the other Shadow's already down. He's gonna get dropped, which down him. I do all-out attack. That's gonna do a good 400 damage. I don't know if this was actually worth more than me just dropping the statue. At 316, probably not. Your defense down is actually still applied to you. Interesting. I feel like I want the evasion down on you, which feels like a waste of a turn, but if I drop a Magi Dolan that's mind charged and he just dodges it, I'm gonna be upset. Are you? Okay then, well, back to the usual. Are you... Bruh. Stop. Is this how this is gonna go? I thought for sure that had worn off already, but no, of course it wore off this turn, but because Koromar is faster than everybody else. If I taught myself a regular elemental skill, like if I taught myself heavy wind for this fight specifically with mind charge, it would work out. Because none of them resist wind, so we can use Yukari for damage. I'm really not scared about my main getting dropped like that, so should be fine. We'll go ahead and throw a bead on him on the off chance it does like 10 more damage than I have HP or something. That's even assuming they target me with the correct element, which I would be fine against all of these at the moment, so that'd be fine. It's just sometimes the AI is smart enough to go for what I really don't need it to, and well, that's terrible. This fight is so not worth so many somas. I guess it is the giant final Shadow, so I guess I can't necessarily say that. And he is level 95. It's not like he's, you know, not end game or anything, but I just feel kind of low-key salty having to use him against a boss like this. Maybe that's just me. That one really lived with like 1 HP. Alright, there's one statue down. They really need to show me that effect like every single time. Like after the first time I drop them, they're not like, ah, that's enough. They know what they're doing. Alright, not on Akihiko. Oh, good. Doubling. Alright, well, see you later, Akihiko. See, sometimes AI is just like straight dumb, and then sometimes they do stuff like that, and then sometimes they do stuff like that, and it's like, ah, great, here we go again. I could switch to Sibel right now, and then I could use her for the full HP heal. Although I'm gonna lose the Vishnu defense, which is not ideal. Koromaru's got a decent amount of HP. He'll still get dropped the statues though. I probably should. Well, Akihiko's gonna get res, so there's still a 50-50 chance on that. The regular shadows though are gonna put in work, sadly. This is fine. They're probably not gonna really retarget my res people like that. Okay, you know, that actually that went as well as it could have gone. I mean, ideally some dodges, but realistically, that went about as well as it could have gone. Yeah, Koro, outside of being just another person to tank the statue, not really working right now. I guess Junpei would have been even better, right? Because he's weak to wind, but nobody uses wind here, so that would have given them one last person to down and get a one more off of. Yeah, you know, I guess Junpei would have been the one for this one. Alright, well. I mean, I guess people can make the argument for Ken, but who wants Ken? There we go. Gift Tormar. All-out attack always seems to be worth it for me. I say that, and then I only do like 200 damage there. Alright, well. Maybe it's when I had the defense down and everybody up when we did the all-out attack where it did like 400 plus damage. That might be it. That's why I'm thinking is better than what it was. Having everybody in great status through these fights probably would have been helpful too. Oh, nice. Oh, yes. By all means, please target my main. Literally dropped for one turn. Like, am I missing something for this fight? I just getting that unlucky with like the chances that he stays on the ground, or like what's going on here? It's the turn right after, isn't it? Oh no, okay. I at least have one more turn. Well, I don't feel bad. So why is this man ups? You would think after like X amount of drops or whatever, he would stay down longer, you know, in order to help like speed up the fight a little bit. But that doesn't seem to be the case so far, which is really annoying. Alright, fire. I mean, we tank those kind of. It hurts, but we tank. Nice, evade buff coming into play. Good, good. He's gonna summon one of the black shadows. Fine. He never seems to do the arm skill if there's no black shadows on the ground. We've had him target a statue with the skill, but I think there was still a black shadow up at the time, so it was very strange that it did that. Unless it just randomly rolls, but gives like weighted priority to the black shadows. I could see that being a thing. A crit into hey, you know what? It still counts the crit on the black shadow, dude. I don't like how low my HP is, but you know, in order to get these stupid statues out of the way, I'm not gonna be able to drop one of these with the electricity due to one of them resisting it. That's annoying. I could go for the drop, but then nobody's gonna have HP is the thing. I mean, the only one that's really gonna take damage at that point would be Yukari. And she still has her once more as far as I'm aware. Unless we already... Okay, unless I missed. Don't be like this, don't do it. Okay, there we go. Alright, never punished, although I missed the attack that will kindly... At some point, surely someone's cost SP. At some point you're gonna run out, and then your luck's gonna run out, but until then... Even if they have 999, like, eventually they will run out, in theory at least. Although they probably have spear drain and whatnot, which is a disgusting thought, especially for a boss like this. Alright, mind charge maybe door. Come on. See them numbers. It's good. I mean, we're starting to chip away at the HP. As much as I like, but we're starting to chip away at it. Oh, I already still have defense down on you? Since when? I'm not playing, I'm just saying, like, since when? It's been that long. Yeah, that hurts a little bit.
The enemies return to normal.
Okay, well, see you later, Yukari. Oh no, she has her once more. And he goes down. I have Bones of Life. When else am I gonna use them, right? If I'm not gonna use it on a fight like this, when will I use them? just keep dropping Maggie Dolans. Although my physical stat actually on Vishnu is better than my magic stat. And I'm not mind charged. And I will hit both of them as well anyways. I crit the boss, but it didn't down him, of course. Of course. I mean, that would have been too easy. Okay, good. You know what? That means he's not going up in the air. Honestly, I'll take it. Your defense is back up. Rip. Alright, time to lower that again. At least he's not going back up in the air again. Yeah. I thought about just raising my hit up again. Alright, he's by himself. If I could just drop him again. Which we have 96 luck, so I guess based on that, it'd be better to go for the physical attacks on the off chance that I get a crit on him. I would love to do damage with Yukari, but considering Akihiko and Koromaru's HP, not really good. Okay, God's Hand, perfect. Could you imagine if bosses paid the HP toll that we did for using physical skills? Man, that was just chef's kiss right there. I mean, you know it's not gonna happen, but like, man, just think about it. Even if they didn't even pay like the full HP toll, like even just a little bit would be nice. I'm low-key tempted to just physical attack one Koromaru because the 100 damage is not actually doing as much as I'd like it to be. I guess it's better to go for the physical attacks and finish for the crit. It still doesn't knock him down. What, bruh? I'm getting cheated right here. That should be a free all-out attack, but of course they're not going to give it to me because it's critting on the boss. Okay, just a black shadow, please. Oh, why? He sucks so much. I don't know, you know, same old deal. Come on, Oh, time to play the, you know, Fortune and Strange. They were like, oh, look at this table here, but this feels more like the actual table here. The whole roulette table. Considering on whether I'm gonna lose a person or not, because they just do too much damage. Even with me being the levels that I am. The fact that they made the statues resist Almighty is so big. Oh, man. I guess I wouldn't say it would make the fight too easy, but then literally I'm the only one that has access to Almighty, so it's like, it's not even like it. Let's go, Koromaru. Let's go. Bestest boy out here being a dodge tank with his this status effect. There it is. Pulse. We take. Akihiko. Really? I already gotta drop another solo. Hate this boss and everything about it right now. See, I was trying to do this fight a lot less without items and whatnot. I was like, I should really save them, but like, with how annoying this fight is, like, I'm so over it. Like, I'm ready to just do whatever I need to do to get this fight over with. That's too damn. You love to see that. And we just use the Soma, so we don't need the heal. Are you? At least I got it. I got 2 misses out of it. Okay. That's fine. Okay, I get that. And he's down. He's gonna get dropped, so we should get the all-out attack from this.
I've been waiting for this.
Hear everything about this boss? Never again. 436, that definitely did to the little guy, and definitely not the big guy. Do this just to get rid of the little one. Hopefully get rid of the little one. Alright, well. Am I mind charged? I'm not. for the crits. For the crits. I could potentially crit his shadow there and get another hit for it. Nuts. I really hit him for like next to nothing there. Alright, I dropped the Maggie. It did more than our physical, but I think if I remember correctly, all my bypasses at least some defense. I don't know if it bypasses all defense naturally, but I imagine it does at least some. Alright, we're almost getting the half health. Don't do it. Oh, this is so lame. Oh my. The things I do for these fights, it's... We're not cutting to any of this fight. No, no, no. Everybody gets to suffer in this fight. If I gotta suffer through this fight, everyone's suffering through this fight. Everybody gets to see the absolute nonsense this fight is in its rerun version. I imagine the original version can potentially be just as cursed depending on how bad, how good or bad off you are at the time that you do it. I'm not even risking my main being that low on HP and them randomly attacking with the one element that can actually damage me. Alright, completely okay. This is like one of those boss fights where like even when you do win it, you're not even gonna feel like good about winning it. Like it's just that much of a chore to win. Shock the whole statue. Wow. I don't know, would I rather have the hidden evasion buff or would I rather have like the defense buff from Junpei? I guess, honestly, I might rather the hidden evasion one from Koromaru. I mean, Junpei probably does like way more damage than Koromaru, but not getting hit turns out is pretty sick when it does happen. When it does happen. When it does. Alright, well that's a nullification egg. Okay, well, alright, well... Oh yeah. Alright, well... Koromaru do the thing. Yukari can heal us, that's fine. That guy's gonna do some damage. That's not ideal. Well, I might be able to get a crit on him here, and then I might be able to clean him up as a result. Or I'll just miss everything, I guess. That's cool too. What is going on right now? Alright, well, at least one person's getting dropped here. I took out the one that spams fire, so my main will live at the very least. Yeah, you can dodge if you're really feeling it, you guard. Oh, good. Alright, well, there goes those two. Akihiko should live, in which case my main can pick him up from Koromaru. That's alright. Well, as long as Akihiko... That's right, he's not going to summon another statue. That's right. Yep, I'm not going to use full HP revives. What am I? Like, I'm going all in for this fight. Like, this will be the last attempt of this fight. Like, we will win this attempt. I'm expending absolutely everything to make sure that this happens. I think Yukari had a potential chance of living there with the half revive. I'm still not entirely convinced. Alright, see regular shadows. I'm not really concerned about that. If anything, as far as I'm concerned, they're crit fodder for me and Vishnu. Even though somehow with 96 luck, I never seem to crit as much as I feel like I should at the very least. I know I can at least drop one of these statues here. There's no way I'm dropping the shadows, they just have too much HP. The statue, on the other hand. This fight really makes me think I'm just missing some gimmick that I just don't understand. Like maybe I'm able to like confuse a shadow and have it use the sacrifice skill, which then just like nukes the statues for me or something. But I don't know. I haven't seen that played out so far. And you think if that was the case, Fugo would have told us by now? Okay. Don't do it. Literally one turn, dude. What is the... I hate everything about this boss. This has to be the lamest boss in the entire Persona 3. Like, people can fight me on that if they want, but something tells me I think I'm on the right side of history on this one, based on how this one is playing out here. I can't imagine there's people that like truly look at this fight and they're like, I enjoy this boss fight. Like, I just do not see it. I almost kind of wish I could build crit Vishnu at this point, considering I have 96 luck. Alright, well, at least I got rid of a statue and got rid of 2 shadows. That's pretty good. Alright, that's fine. We eat those. I hate that for me. Alright, we eat those. Okay, that's fine. Of course, now she's knocked down, so I can't hit the all-out attack on the boss here. Although, honestly, it's really not even that good. I mean, the time we hit it for 400 plus was sick, but since then, it hasn't been that insane. I'm really gonna have to drop another solo in this fight. Oh, this sucks so much. Your defense is still down. Good. You're gonna resist electric, which is lame. The other one will at least take some decent damage from this. He still has way more HP than I was thinking he was. Do we have our hidden evasion up? I don't think we do right now. Yeah, nobody did. Alright, well, that should help at least a little bit. I should be able to clear out the rest of these. Maybe not necessarily the shadow without a few crits here. Got a crit on the statue, that'll work. Don't do it. Okay, good. If he had just immediately resummoned shadows right there, you don't even know the amount of rage that I would have for that. Like, oh my. Please tell me your defense down is. Oh, of course, dude. Alright, defense down, heavy fire, at least hurt the shadow a little bit. 100 damage with defense down. Oh, I'm not mind charged. Honestly, I just can't. I never have time to set up for mind charge or nothing. Like, he always just picks himself up after like a turn or two. Okay. Except I'm not going to be able to crit him in order to knock him down. Oh, thankfully that... Alright, you know what? The evasion actually was so clutch right there. I'm going for the damage. I'm so over it. I don't care if this is reckless. Like, I'm so done with this boss right now. Like, you don't even know. This is me right now. This is actually me. Why does that not count as a knockdown? It's so lame. And I'll have Koromaru heal him, it's fine. Had to get some baby rage Akihiko crits out here. That's legitimately the only reason why I picked Akihiko. The basic attack right there was the fish for a crit, and I got it. That crit almost did more than our best all-out attack on the boss. Make it make sense. Oh boy, here we go again. Why make the stupid statues resist all might? Why? Why? Why would you do that? Hikari's out of SP. It's either drop another Soma or go without the Soma. Let's say at least, if we're gonna drop a Soma, let's have Koromaru do it. Yeah, we're gonna drop another Soma. I hate everything. This is what we got 12 Somas for, right? The fight that this one boss. One boss. But infinite ads because reasons. Really? Yeah. Where's my luck stat, man? Like, you'd think luck would at least help on the chances of getting double on attacks that have, you know, 1 to 2 hit chance. Oh my, really? I mean, Yukari can just his limit's fine. My main, unless he gets hit by the fire statue, he's not gonna die here, so I should still have once more on my main as well, so that's not really an issue. Koromaru's got a lot of HP. It doesn't seem to matter in this fight, despite him having almost 600 HP, but you know, he's got a lot of HP. We just haven't been heal D. Honestly, that's probably the defense down is still there. If I pick up a crit here, then we'll be good. Or, you know, I can just hit a miss. Well, I killed the fire statue, so there's no way my main dies here, so that's good at the very least. Don't tell me you're gonna double into Koru again. Okay.
Yes, Koro-chan, the enemy's off balance.
Koromaru, best boy. None of you guys resist fire. Of course, you know, if you just dodge it.
Please help him.
This is really gonna be like a 3-hour fight, isn't it? Literally just because the boss will actually not fight me. This is actually how this is gonna go. There's actually no way. This might actually be the longest Persona boss fight out of 3, 4, and 5. Like, just to give people an idea of how long this boss fight's been. This is longer than my boss fight with the twins, with Margaret and 4, with like any of my Reaper fights. Like, it's just not even close. Oh, good, an all-out attack. Give me. His defense might slow me down too, so that should hurt a little bit. I mean, what am I doing wrong here? Like, is there just a set amount of turns I have to straight up have to kill the statues in terms of the amount of extra bonus, quote-unquote bonus time I get for actually fighting the boss? Like, is that where we're at now? Like, so, of course he dodged. Why wouldn't you dodge? Really? Alright. Drop the defense, let's go. And we're gonna throw Koromaru's buff back on whenever it rolls back around the hill. Whenever I want a high roll on that attack, that'd be sick, you know? Car's frozen, okay. Alright, they spread out their damage, we're fine. At some point, you think the summons would run out and be like, but nobody came. But no, we're not that lucky.
She can't move.
She'll be fine. It's
Koro-chan's hurt. Please help him.
would love to do damage with Yukari here, but of course it's gonna heal like every other turn because Who thought giving the statues amp was a good idea? Who thought this was okay? Unless they really want me to drop all 3 statues at the same time, but I mean, not to say that it is impossible, it's just a little much less at the same time. Especially when you give them, oh, I don't know, 999 HP each, you know, just a little much, don't you think? That was enough to kill the shadow, but not the stat, bruh. And now I'm not going to get the all-out attack because he's about to summon another regular shadow. It's so late. It might give me the all-out attack. It seems to be like 50-50 on whether or not it actually gives it to me. Did we give the buff with Gormar? I don't even remember at this point. Like, it's been so long. Please just let me do 4 damage to this man. No? Okay, then. Well, it's fine. I didn't want to do damage anyways. 190. Your defense must be back, but so it is. Why wouldn't it be? I mean, he just hangs in the air the entire boss fight. What was I thinking? Actually being able to do it. Do I even go for the mind target? Is it honestly worth it? Like, it's probably not. But can you really blame me for trying it? That's fine. Come on, God's hand. Beautiful. If there's any attack I want him to do right there, it's God Hand. Yeah, high counter, nerd. Oh, let's go. Why can I not see my own status effects on me? I'm gonna assume I have Gormar buff on me. Just go for it. I should go for the heal. I really should, but like, can you blame me for wanting to go for the fine, because if I lose this fight somehow, some way, somehow, I don't think I'm doing this fight again. Like, we're an hour and a half into this boss fight right now. You would think we were fighting like the ultimate boss of this game, but no, we're just fighting some player. Alright, we're mind charged. Drop the Mega Goal, and if we miss, I'm gonna close my eyes. I'm not even gonna allow myself to see you. That hit or not. I'm gonna assume that hit. Okay, we definitely had Gormar buff on us. Good, good. You still staying down here. You love to see it. We didn't take any damage, so we're free to attack him. He doesn't have any dupes around him, even better. Fine, it's starting to actually do damage to him. It's so good. Do I go for the... I knew we crit last time. I mean, the damage is slightly better as is electric. I think I have to just go for the damage here. What are the chances this man's still sticking around? Like, I don't believe it at this point. It's always the times when I drop him down that he stays the longest. And, here it goes. Yep, I knew I had to do it then. Alright, well, it was more damage. Not as much damage, so I was like, naturally, well, more damage. I think this is the turn the buff's gonna run off on everybody, if it didn't already. Am I wore off already? Everybody finally getting hit by wind. You love to see it. Drop everybody's defense. Defense down plus my Vishnu critting, especially if we crit 2 times. These statues turn into actual statues. But when we roll 1 time in neutral, it's very, man. Okay, after 4, that's fine. Me, you, there we go, nice. Akihiko. Alright, summoning pleb, who cares? I still have enough SP for the card to heal us at the very least. Alright, go ahead and put Gormar's buff back on, so that way when we do drop him, in theory we'll actually land our attacks, but As we've seen, we've missed this guy before, somehow. How? I don't know, it's Persona. I like how having 558 HP, like, just doesn't actually mean anything. Like, you still get 2-shot. It's insane. I wasn't able to even drop the front statue with that. Come on, man. No, it's not really a magic user like that. Come on, man. Alright. Of all the things to attack. Oh, beautiful. Surely I have to be missing something in this boss fight, right? Like cheesing fortune and strength with enraged, and then hitting them with the debuff, and then just going all in on them with the enraged bonus damage from being enraged. I mean, surely it's got to be something like that, right? Not that I can enrage myself in this fight. Okay, this is gonna drop Big Boy. It's not enough to drop the shadows there, though, sadly. You still have defense down on you? Alright, well. At least with his 2 little shadows there, I might be able to crit him. In which case, if I'm able to clear them as well as with the crit, then I'll be able to call out attack him. No social luck in that regard. Alright, come on, God's hand. I hate that for me. And he crit Koromaru, which means that everybody's gonna die except for my main. Oh good, Yukari actually dodged. Alright. Go ahead and bring back Koromaru, I guess. Good thing we put that Koromaru buff on us before Koromaru got Koromaru. And I'll go ahead. I hate to do it, but like I really love the damage him right now. Yukari might end up getting wrecked as a result of this. Okay, well, unless she gets lucky with the dodge here again. Yeah, there we go. Alright, well, that's... Of course, the time he's actually staying down to fight me, and I can't even fight him because everybody's getting one-shot because of getting crit by the arts. That's, yeah, I'm telling you guys, I will use literally every single item in my inventory if that means I end this fight quicker. Like, I'm so over this fight. We're gonna let Koromaru heal us with a Soma. We're just gonna do damage with Yukari. And that's our decision right now. Where's my Soma at? We know the sacrifice won't be enough. He's probably going to run back into the sky. If he doesn't, I will be very... I'll be very surprised at that fact. We might actually be able to get rid of the shadow before he's... Not unless we miss. Alright, well... I know he got Koromaru bus wiped off, but like, come on, man. I didn't get the crit, I did get the double on the boss. He did go for God's Hand. If there's any attack I want the main boss to use, it's God's Hand. Because at least he can't crit every one of my characters at that point. He just does mad damage that I can heal off of one character. It's a free turn to just wail on this man. There's nothing I have to really... I wonder if like poison works or something. He just sits up in the air and gets just absolutely bodied by it. What if I put a physical barrier, honestly? Like, and then he goes for like an arts attack and then just gets dunked on by it? You know, there may be something to that. I mean, the regular noob shadows will help get rid of that when they exist, but for the time being, go ahead and drop this defense yet again, so at the very least my main can do some form of damage to him. Arts or Megi Dolan? Our physical attack is better. I'm not sure better enough. I mean, it's still like 260 damage. Hey, here we go. That's what we were looking for. That's the play right there. That's the play right there. That is the play right there. We knew there had to be some form of cheese or something. That is the player right there. That is absolutely the player. Koromar use every single one of my meters. I will figure something out sounds to replace. I will do whatever to not have to do this fight again. That was so good damage. It was so good. Come on, another arts. Oh, God's hand. Oh, you're just staying down here right now? Oh, this is beautiful right now. That's I'm almost ready to shed a tear at this point with just how beautiful it is. All this beautiful damage. I don't know if we still have Koromar buff, but I'm throwing it out there. I'm making sure every one of these hits are hitting. Go for more heavy electric? Oh, yes. Ooh. 139. I think I would have been better off with a physical attack there, sadly. But that'll work. Oh, good. Low roll. He's still down. This is so good. Has he finally gotten to the point of giving up? Because that would just make my day right now, you know? What if it's the healing that's triggering him, the going back up in the air? Surely not, right? I mean, surely there's something back. I will use every single one of these spheres if this makes it, so I don't have to deal with this dude. I will do it. Go punch this man in the face just for me. It was basically the same damage. Hilarious. I am definitely not mind trying it. There's no way. I wonder if hit up actually gives me a better chance at rolling 2 times. Doesn't look like it. Is he finally giving up on statues? Maybe that's an actual condition for him, which I would very much appreciate if that's the case. I don't want to heal because I don't want to trigger him going back into the sky. I low-key think that's a legitimate thing right now. In which case, I'll just keep dropping Maggie Dolans instead. Like, honestly, like, forget the HP times. Koromar, how do your physical attacks go? That was alright. Never do that again, Koromar. You disgraced me. I know his defense wasn't down, but even still, that was. Oh yeah.
Are you okay?
No, we're just dropping Maggie Dolans now. If healing's the trigger, him going back up in the air, then you know, okay, well, that has to be it. There's no, maybe that's like a legitimate thing, so that way it gives the player time to heal, and then when he comes back down, then you can DPS him again. It feels kind of like a stretch, but I mean, honestly, I'm not even gonna heal Koromar, because if that's a condition of him getting back in the air, I will. Best boy, I'm really not trying to do you like this, but if that comes to be, then I'm sorry. We're just gonna have to let it happen. I'm sorry, Mrs. Boy, like it is getting this. I'm so it's fine. That's gotta be it. There's no way. Rip Business Boy.
The enemy is weak. Keep it up.
What if I don't actually use actual healing? What if I just use items?
Take this.
Like, is just using items enough to trigger him? Or is he finally at a desperation? Like, I don't know what's happening. Like, he's never been down on the ground.
Are you okay? Please be
Like,
more careful.
never been down on the ground. I had a feeling that'd be the case. Okay, honestly, if that's the condition for him going back in the air is be healing, then we're just not gonna heal. We're just gonna say screw healing. Like, actually though, bead shaky question mark? Surely Yukari can heal us. Don't tell me that was legitimately the trigger to him going back in the air. if that's the case, and that's why this fight went as long as it did, I don't even want to look it up at this fight. If that's like after we win this fight, if that's like the actual condition that gets him to go back in the air, because I will be, I don't want to do that to myself. There's no way. I refuse to do that to myself because I'd be so salty. Like, you don't even know. Such good damage. I guess we never really had the heal in our original encounter because we just kept downing the statues so quickly and they weren't doing damage to us like that. So we were able to just keep going in on him the entire time. I mean, we never really did get the, you know, encounter this boss, I guess, in its quote-unquote true form here, in the fact of the way that it's currently acting versus the way that it did in the boss fight. Of course, you could say this is potentially a modified version of the fight, in which case they do not necessarily represent the original intentions of the fight. We dropped all the statue defense, right? It's in. Why would that be conditioned, though, if that is? I mean, yes, in order to give the player time to heal, that's... It's so niche, but I guess maybe. So then you would... Okay, so if that's the case, then you would want to leave one statue on purpose, limit amount of damage, or to limit the damage, so then he has to summon the shadows, which are very much so. Who cares? I can heal off their damage, and then you just set yourself up for that turn, and then Gormar's definitely not downing this. We'll just go ahead and have Yukari heal. And then everybody's going to be at full HP. You're gonna stop electric unless I go over there and punch it. Although if I throw up my reflection mirrors now, then I'll have it for when he's down. We're gonna use all our mirrors in this fight, aren't we? This is the way. I mean, these two shadows are gonna ruin it, but it does give us a little bit of setup. Although if I get a crit here, I will be able to go in on him. Not a single crit, even with like 6 chances to crit. With 96 luck, by the way. I know we mentioned our luck stat before, but you know, 96 luck and all that. And then the shields give us less of a reason to actually heal, which gives them a reason to not go up in the air. That's gotta be it. Like, is this just a big brain moment right now, or is like everybody's looking at me like forehead, like we've been knowing this? Like, I'm not healing. I'm not healing. I'm not even healing with items. Nope. We're gonna deal with this. If Yukari gets dropped, she gets dropped. Well, we've got 60 revive items. We'll just pick her back up somehow. Some way, somehow. But we're not going to, because we're going to just drop a mirror. Surely the mirror doesn't register to the game as healing, in which case, because why would it, right? In which case this should be okay, unless it goes off of item usage as well, in which case it would count as an item, in which case it would go back up. Okay, I missed. You can see. Alright. Yeah, I might have triggered it based off the item use. Man, that's so lame. Okay, well, we still have mirrors ready for the rest of this, so that's okay. I mean, everybody else besides Gormar, but that's fine. We could throw up a meal with, or we could throw up a magic barrier with Akihiko, so that way we could have the full team just DPS them next turn, honestly. I mean, we've got 7 of them. And and then this just gives our main free reign to do whatever we want. I mean, we've basically always had that opportunity. Alright, so now this is going to give us a whole nother turn to go in on the statues. I might use one Soma, like before we go all the way in here, just to make sure we have enough SP. Honestly, I'm okay with it. We've gone so far in at this point. I'm all in. Like, all the chips are on the table right now. Like, we are winning this fight. I don't care what it takes. We're winning it. And statues do not have defense down yet. Some pretty good Yugari damage right there, though, especially for the fact that they don't have defense down. Although she's got, like, what, 3 different modifiers on her at this rate for wind damage increase. Even still. They really tried to double in the Yugari. Alright. Alright, that's my last physical shield-ish. Did I reapply this? I don't remember. Already, literally everyone has it. Okay. Do I go Gear Shield again? I don't remember who has it and who doesn't have it at this point. I wish I could tell based off my people, but no, why would we do that? I can have Core Martyr heal, which would get with like Bead Chain, and then Yukari can do damage. Yeah, this. Yeah, this. Drop 2 statues that way. And that should be what, Akihiko? Okay, so then this is going to give me a free all-out attack. Which we do want to take. Because I think it'll just do more than Akihiko. You know, like attacking loader, doing a regular attack. Although I guess we could have applied the defense down buff, which might have been worthwhile. Okay, so literally no healing, no item usage. We are going all in here. Okay, all right. I thought I knew the plan, and well, apparently, unless that counts as a buff, and he doesn't want to see a buff, we've used plenty of buffs before that. I don't think that's right either. I don't know. I thought I knew what I was talking about for a minute, but like it seemed like it was right for quite a bit of time there, and then now all of a sudden it's just like, nah. Of course I dodged. We'll throw up a magic mirror. Why not? It'll give me a turn of just being able to DPS down the statues faster. Assuming I can't just drop them all with this. We did get a mind charge though, so whenever we drop them again, we'll be able to drop that mind charge off. I am like getting jupes, so do we not have Core Martyr buff on this? Alright, that's fine. Magic Shield being lost is completely fine. I have plenty more of those. And the only shield I care about is the physical shield, and that's mostly the Shrek the Boss quicker, more than anything. These statues are still too healthy for how much damage they should have already taken, but because of all those stupid points. Yeah, that's one down. Akihiko can get rid of. Well, that was the electric one that just went down, right? So these. Okay, well, you know, turns out I still have to land hits on the statues, sadly. Where are my crits. Like, I was critting it points in the game, and now, like, or in the fight even, and now it's like, nah. Alright, that's about as good as I could have possibly spread out the damage for me. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to get away with Yukari not healing on this one, unless I let Koru do it. Could let Koru do it with the bead chain. I think I'm going to do just that. Okay, that should guarantee at least one statue going down here. What is with the statue? It's dodging everything. Apparently, I'm gonna have to put Koromaru buff on just to even hit it half the time. Like, what is this? His defense isn't dropped still. At least we were able to get rid of one shadow there. Maybe we can fish some crits off this one here. Or not. Alright, no healing. No healing, no items. Hopefully that'll be the difference maker. Ah.
The enemies return to normal.
Okay, that's God Hand. Do we still have Tetra? We do. You love to see it. Alright. We're not doing buffs either. We're going straight damage. Straight damage. We don't care what happens. As long as my main doesn't get dropped, we're all good. I know we already used Mind Charge. I know I said we were using it. I was just making sure that Mind Charge. Please tell me this is. Whoever does have Tetra is alright. Well, we seem to be having a bit of a problem here, but if this works the way that I need it to, he's got too much HP. I really want to do it, but he's got too much HP. I refuse to throw it right here. We'll just take another opportunity. It's fine. No life is pain, but it's fine. Okay, he's going for regular shadow. Okay, so you're saying there's a chance. Alright. We can pick up the other two this turn with that. That works. That's fine. We knew it was going to come in based on that encounter. I thought I had more Tetra shields up than I did, but I guess the stupid baby shadows got rid of more of them than I thought they did. I would love Yukari to do damage here, but I don't think I can afford it this turn. Not with her being at low HP. Standing time. How about them crits, you know? Those were fun when those were happening. It's almost like I have 4 different targets plus 2 hits potentially on each that I could crit on. With 96 luck, you know, you think maybe I would get a few more. Just a few. Oh, Nico, why are you trolling? Okay, this is clearly fine. This is fine.
I'm worried about Akihiko-senpai.
This doesn't really matter. You're not getting anything down like that. We definitely don't need a bead chain. I can throw a regular bead at them and let Yukari do damage. That's. I guess that's the way I could check with buff is using items on myself, which is very strange that that's the way you have to go about it, but I suppose that works. Definitely a damage increase once you get that defense down. How much HP does this thing possibly have? Like, how is this man still alive? I know we haven't been able to do that much damage considering he's you know, just chilling half the time. We did get a crit there. Okay, so we're gonna use this turd because we did get the crit. Okay, never mind. I keep forgetting it's on the statue, not a regular shadow. Therefore, it doesn't treat the crit as an actual crit in order to give me the one more. That's fine because he's only summoned one shadow. So we'll go ahead and throw up a mirror with Koromaru, a physical mirror, which should hopefully be one, if not our last physical mirror set we're gonna have to throw up. Well, it better be because that's my last physical one. Although I think I have Tetra on one of my regular personas. I'm holding storage. Okay, this should maybe drop the statue here. It does. We put up the Tetra shielding, so worst comes to worst is the shadow drops one of my shields, but the rest of us can work with that. Drop his defense. Although I guess I really shouldn't. It's a diva, not a buff, right? So surely the game will re-up me for that, right? I don't have mind charge. We'll go for the arts on the off chance that we get a crit on the regular shadow, which we did. And now they're both down, so we can get an all-out attack with this defense down. Yes, okay, alright. 288. Beautiful. Everybody's got a shield up. Oh, look at that damage. It's so good. When it works out, it works out. It's just, you know, all that setup to get to work out. That was my last shield. Are you... Of course, the turn that my hit evasion goes down, immediate just misses everywhere. Alright, Akihiko, I need you to keep doing damage, man. So close, come on. You still has way more HP than I'd like. It's pretty spooky on these arts, I gotta say, my HP, I'm not really liking the look of it right now. God's hand on me, please? No, okay. That works. Honestly, that works. You know what? He's not in the air. It works. Literally, as long as he's not in the air. Literally anything. You still have so much HP. What is this boss? Do I really go down to 20 HP for this? I do. We absolute Mad Lad mode engaged. Why does it look like you get an HP back? Okay, well, time for everybody to die. No, come on, don't do this to yourself. No, it's fine. It's just a little longer, man. Come on, don't do this. He's probably going up this turn, but like, if I were to lose it right then because Yukari misses or something like that, like, controllers might actually get controllers might actually get thrown at that point, and like, it's already on its last legs. Like, I really can't be having that. He summoned a regular shadow. He summoned a regular shadow. So you're saying there's a chance? I know I'm throwing damage away by doing this, but tell me your defense is still down. Well, AoE fire, come on. Alright, my main's gotta clean this up. Surely, I've got the HP full. I really could have gone for that attack, but whatever. You know what? He's done. Whatever. Screw everything about that. You still give me less XP than the Reaper, bruh. Like, Mike, whatever. And only Akihiko got 10 Argamendon? 10 Argamendon? Was it worth it for 4 Somas? Or 5 Somas? Or even 6 Somas? Maybe. Argamendon seems like it's gotta be... I've been waiting for this. Oh my. You're a human worthy of me. Yeah, boy. Oh, we already know in Persona 4. If you know, you know. Now come, let's have some fun. The last door appeared. Oh. Pandora's door. Well, that... doesn't sound like a door for me right now. Oh my. We actually did it. What do I even say about that fight? Besides, screw everything about that fight. I know it gave me 10 Armageddons, which is like ultimate damage or whatever, the all foes, but like, for that much of a headache for almost a 2 hour fight. For almost a 2 hour fight. Now, I don't know if that gimmick actually, like, honestly, I think I might look it up after this video. Like, if there's a legitimate, easier way to beat that boss, and I'll be slightly salty if I find one. Like, I'd be, at least right now, I'd rather be more happy to see, like, just going, like, typing in this boss or whatever, and everybody's just saying, this boss blows, and I feel so vindicated from hearing it. But if I go and see, oh, here's how you easily cheese this boss or something, I'm a, I'm a lose. But anyways, I like never say this in any videos, but if you guys stayed through that entire video, like, comment, subscribe. Like, I never say this in like any of my videos. In like 3,000 videos, you maybe heard this like 10 times or something. This is one of those videos where it's like, at the very least, for all the pain and suffering that fight was. That being said, Margaret's waiting for us, and so is the ultimate opponent. So, like, you already know, but we'll have to absolutely do those in a different video. If they're harder than that boss fight, like, I think I'm gonna have to farm up the 99, and if I can't farm the Reaper, I don't even know. I think that is gonna take forever. Oh boy. Anyways, I can't look at this game right now. Like, after that long of a fight, bruh. Anyways, appreciate you guys for watching. Maybe we do Margaret or the ultimate boss in the next one. Like, I might like legitimately need the farm up, because surely level 9's the hot level 99. To be fair, we did fight that boss 11 levels under where we should be, at least in terms of equal footing of that boss, so that probably played into some of that as well. Having 11 more levels of stats, plus if we had the ultimate weapon on our main character, it'd be like 21 more-ish. That would pretty much max out my HP, or my attack, my magic attack, my luck, give me way more endurance against the shadows, more agility. Not that that really means anything for a fight like that, but anyways, we're gonna figure out what we'll do on the next episode. Either whether that's more farming, or going to Margaret, or going to the Heaven Door, we'll see when we get there. Appreciate you guys for watching, especially those of you who watched all the way until the end. Like, I tried to keep it short for like the longest times, but that fight was just actual torture. Like, it's just, oh man. I must have been missing something simple, or that fight just blows. Like, that's where I'm at this point. Alright, we'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.